Owned and operated, serving the Tri-County area, Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward counties for the last 25 years. The practice of medicine is changing dramatically. All County Healthcare, Inc. still does it the old-fashioned way, where our nurses and healthcare professionals come into your home to service your medical needs, providing you the fastest and best care possible. For more information, call 954-717-7027. And remember, Medicare Home Care is covered by Part A of Medicare with no out-of-pocket cost to you. It's your decision, and only your decision, on what healthcare agency you use. Call today. All County Home Health Care, Inc. at 954-717-7027. License 200999096. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Amp2.tv presents You and Your Doctor, teaching you to live a longer and healthier life. Proudly sponsored by All County Healthcare, where people are the heart of our business. All County Healthcare is a Medicare certified agency where one call will service all your home care health needs. For more information, call 954-717-7027 or visit our website, allcountyhealthcare.com. Now, let's get informed to living a longer and healthier life. Here is your host for today's show.
Hello, South Florida and beyond, and welcome to the You and Your Doctor show. We're here with Dr. Allan Patterson tonight. He's an OBGYN and infertility doctor with an office right around the corner in Coral Springs. He delivers babies here and is on staff at hospitals in Boca Raton, including West Boca Medical Center. So we're going to get right to it. Dr. Patterson, how are you doing this evening? Welcome.
I'm great. Thank you for having me on again. It's always a pleasure, and it's always nice to inform people of new developments in my field.
It sure is, and like I said, we always go on an adventure of health because we always learn so much. So we're going to get right to it, but if you have any questions for Dr. Patterson, I'll be here till almost 6:30, 1-888-565-1470, and we'll get you on the line. So we talked earlier today, and you always have the latest and greatest in healthcare for your patients in the community, and you were telling me about this new pill, what you're calling a breakthrough pill. So let's break the news right here.
A brand new birth control pill that's different than any other pill on the market. It was FDA approved in June of 2019, and I just got detailed on it today. I was like the first OBGYN in the area that the rep detailed. It's a progestin-only pill that's has a 24-hour window. There's been progestin-only pills, but you could only use them with breastfeeding because they were too sensitive if you weren't pregnant. If you were 3 hours late, you would get pregnant. But this is a 24/4 pill that has drospirenone, which is a longer-acting progesterone, and it also has a diuretic activity so you don't get bloated. So this is a great new pill because you can take this if you're not breastfeeding, and it'll work just as well as regular combination pills, but it doesn't have any estrogen in it. So it doesn't have a black box warning, the first pill without a warning. So like normal birth control pills, even low-dose ones, have estrogen and progesterone. If you're over 35 years old and you smoke, you're not supposed to take the pill. But this pill you can take if you are over 35 and you smoke. So it's a breakthrough for those women that can't stop smoking, which they should, but if they can't and they need to get on birth control and they want a pill, this doesn't have any estrogen in it, so it's a really good pill, and it's brand new. So it's another pill that I can offer my patients that want to use oral contraception. It's called SLYND, SLYND.
SLYND. Wow, that is great news. And a couple key things I jotted down. Over 35. So that's the criteria? I got that right?
Well, I mean, people can take pills over 35, but you would use a lower dose estrogen pill. But if you're over 35 and smoke, the pill was contraindicated because you have a slightly higher increased chance of blood clot, which could lead to a heart attack or stroke, and nobody wants that.
Okay, and this is a birth control pill. If you just say it again, it was SLYND.
SLYND.
SLYND. And if you have any questions, Dr. Patterson, his office is in Coral Springs, 954-613-0070, or obgynpatterson.com. There's a ton of info. But yeah, that's great news, because it's always great to have different options, right? Because everyone's different, right? Everyone
Yes,
does
everybody
different
needs
things.
a different kind of birth control, and some people, if they can't take estrogen or they have side effects from the estrogen, this just has progesterone in it, and it has a progesterone also that has increased diuresis activity. So theoretically, by taking this progesterone, you shouldn't get bloated, because some people feel bloated when they take the pill. So this is a new pill that I can add to my armamentarium to offer my patients, so they have more options, because if somebody doesn't want to get pregnant, they want to be on a good form of birth control so they don't have an unwanted pregnancy and have to make a decision one way or the other.
That's a key element right there as well. So progesterone, I probably got that wrong. That's a hormone?
Yeah, the pills usually have estrogen and progesterone, and there's different kinds of progesterones. The old kind of just progesterone-only pill had, I think, norethindrone, but this has drospirenone, which is a newer kind of progesterone that has, let's see, the diuresis activity. So it's a better progesterone, and you have a longer window that if you don't take your pill for up to 24 hours, it still is effective, and as opposed to the old pills where the old progesterone pills were just too sensitive. If you weren't pregnant, if you were more than 3 hours late, you could ovulate and get pregnant. So this is a much better pill designed for people that aren't breastfeeding, but you can still take it if you are breastfeeding. So if you deliver a baby, you're not supposed to take a pill that has estrogen in it. You could take this pill, and then when you stop breastfeeding, you can just stay on this pill, and you don't have to switch and go to a different pill. So it's convenient that way also.
I just want to make a point here also. We have a lot of super specialists on this show, and Dr. Patterson is in primary care. OBGYN is part of primary care, but
Correct.
You're always bringing the latest and greatest. You think, you're to the community and to your patients. You're very experienced, so you're tied in to all the health networks and what's going on in healthcare. And I just think it's great that you jump on this show and you bring out something new like that. That's just going to help so many women,
Yeah, and I just got detailed today. So if your doctor hasn't been detailed, I'm sure the reps will be getting around to all the OBGYNs in the area, because I now have samples, and it has a coupon card, so they will give you a discount, and it's a brand pill, and I always favor brand pills over generics for a number of reasons that we won't get into today, but it's a good brand pill. It's brand new, and now you have another option for birth control.
That's great news, and definitely get in touch with Dr. Patterson or his office. They're on Wiles Road, 7451 Wiles Road, Suite 205 in Coral Springs. Beautiful office, beautiful waiting room. I really like the way you decorate. 954-613-0070.
My wife gets the credit for the decorating. She did a
Shout
great
out
job.
to your wife,
She's
please.
the best.
Yeah.
She's like super mom. She does so many things, but she supplied the furniture, did the decoration, helped me find the office. She's the best.
And she's definitely got it for interior decorating. I will say that, because it is a great office, and that means a lot, because I always share this. I'm getting a little older. I'm spending more time in doctors' waiting rooms, and we got a lot on our mind. So it's nice to be in a comfortable, clean atmosphere. I think that's important.
Well, we try, because we want to make it as pleasant as possible. Nobody wants to go to the doctor, but if you have to go to the doctor, I try to run on time. We try to have a nice, clean waiting room. We have a small staff. My staff knows everybody, so we know our patients very well, and they get that gentle, personalized care that they may not get in a larger office.
Definitely, you're very efficient too. I will say that. And thank you again for bringing this news. So it's Slynd, SLYND.
Right.
And you can find out more information at Dr. Patterson's office, 954-613-0070, or obgynpatterson.com. Great website, a lot of info. I also want to mention this evening, you've almost delivered 6,000 babies. I'm always keeping the count going. I know it's close.
5,700 plus. I kind of lost the exact count, but we're working our way toward that. I'm sure I will hit that mark someday, because I don't plan to stop delivering babies in the near future.
Well, thank you for that. And also, you deliver at West Boca Medical Center, one of the hospitals you deliver at. Now, great news for West Boca Medical Center. I had seen a billboard, but then we were talking here in the green room beforehand, and you let me know that they just won 5-star from Health Grades for C-section and vaginal delivery.
Yes, that's a big award. They rate the hospitals on their complication rate after C-section and vaginal delivery. And for the 5th straight year, they got the Health Grades 5-star award from both, which is the highest rating. And they had a great ceremony, and I was asked to speak for a couple minutes at that ceremony. So it was a really fun time and a great honor for them.
Yeah, you're having a busy month. I've been seeing you everywhere, and so that's great. They had the right guys speak. It's a great hospital out there, Palmetto Park and 441 area. Very easy to get out of. It's got a pediatric ER. It's got a regular ER. They have a lot of different services. They do focus a lot on OB and delivery, so it's
they have
a great place.
Labor room, great nurses, great anesthesia, great team. It's a team effort, and that's why in South Florida there's no reason that you should ever deliver at home. It's too dangerous to deliver at home. We have such great facilities in Boca, 2 great hospitals, and there's hospitals all over the area. So nobody can control Mother Nature. So to take a chance and have a home delivery in South Florida, it's not set up for that. England and certain countries may be set up differently, but in South Florida, there's no reason to take a chance because you don't know what's going to happen when you're in labor or at the time of delivery or afterwards. You can have an emergency, and if you're in a good facility, it can be taken care of with the right personnel and drugs. If you're at home and something happens, it can be a disaster, and Mother Nature doesn't always work right. So please, don't take a chance. Don't deliver at home. Some people do well, but when I used to take ER call and I see the people on ER call now, there are disasters that come in from home delivery that could have been avoided that are so sad, and once it happens, it's too late. So please deliver at a great hospital in South Florida because we have great OBGYN facilities for you to deliver at that try to give you gentle, personalized care and the care that you want.
Yes, thank you, and for pointing that out as well. We're going to take a quick break because we're going to talk a little bit on the other side about a new pill for endometriosis and a little bit, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is right around the corner, so we're going to talk a little bit about breast exams on the You and Your Doctor show.
All County Healthcare has exciting news for any and all patients with COPD or other respiratory ailments. Listen to what renowned pulmonologist Dr. Keith Robinson has to say.
Hello, I'm Dr. Keith Robinson, board-certified pulmonologist, medical director at Fusion Health Pulmonary Rehabilitation, and a board member with the American Lung Association of South Florida. We have exciting news for patients with COPD. We now offer IPV therapy at home, which has been demonstrated to improve airway clearance, decrease hospitalization, and improve quality of life of patients with COPD. Please call All County Healthcare for more information about this FDA-approved therapy.
For further information, call All County Healthcare now at 954-717-7027. That is 954-717-7027, or visit our website at allcountyhealthcare.com. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Remember, All County Healthcare always puts the patient's needs first. You are listening to You and Your Doctor, Living Longer and Healthier, an informative show that helps you find answers to questions you always wanted to ask but did not have that somebody that could make a difference in your life. Call into the show if you have a question at 888-565-1470, and we will put you on the air to inform all our listeners. Now, back to our show.
So your daughter must be...
And here we go. We're back, Dr. Patterson. Quick break there. On the You and Your Doctor show, we're here with Dr. Allan Patterson. He's an OBGYN and infertility doctor in Coral Springs, delivers and is on staff at West Boca Medical Center. It's obgynpatterson.com, 954-755-9311. I'll give out that info again. We talked about a new birth control pill called Slind on the beginning of the show, so if you have any questions about that, I want to also, he's bringing us more news. It's like one after another. This is why you go to an experienced doctor. This is why you have an experienced doctor on the show. We're getting so much information. new pill. Tell us a little bit about it for endometriosis.
Right. There's never been a oral medication that was FDA approved to treat the pain for endometriosis. You had to either take continuous birth control pills, which don't work good, or shots of Depo-Lupron, which cause a lot of side effects. But there's a new pill on the market, Oralissa. It's been out for a little while that you can take that's FDA approved to get rid of the pain for endometriosis. There's 2 doses. One you can take twice a day for up to 6 months, but the other one you can take once a day for up to 2 years, and it works. I have people on it, and they have bad pain. Either they've had multiple surgeries or it's been diagnosed and through laparoscopy, and they've tried other medicines, and they get on the Oralissa, and it really works to get rid of their pain. And it's going to be FDA, what's already FDA approved, so it's going to be coming out in the next few months to shrink fibroids. So now we have an oral medication, which we never really had before, that you can take to shrink your fibroids if you have them, so you don't necessarily have to have surgery. Or if you have really large fibroids and you're going to have surgery, you can shrink them to make the surgery easier. So this new medication treats pain from endometriosis. It's going to treat pain for fibroids. So now we have another medication that I can offer my patients so they can have a better quality of life. It's all about quality of life. Doing surgery if you need it, but if you can avoid surgery by using other methods, we always try to do that. So this is a new medicine, and if you have endometriosis or have symptoms of endometriosis, you definitely want to find out whether you have it or not, because this is a great oral medication that's FDA approved for this that you can get on for your treatment. And most insurances, once you go through the pre-authorization process, will approve the medication.
A great medical breakthrough. I'll say that first. And let me just ask you, what are some of the symptoms for endometriosis that a woman would notice?
Endometriosis, a family history can. A young woman may have bad pain throughout the month, pain if she's sexually active, and severe pain with your periods. Sometimes it's not due to endometriosis, but the combination of all 3 of those, or one of them that's really bad, or more than one, you have to suspect endometriosis. So the way to diagnose it is you do a laparoscopy or through the Da Vinci robot, and you can laser it. Or if they have the symptoms, now you can get FDA approved to put them on the pill, and they don't necessarily have to have surgery at first or at all. But you want to, if somebody may have endometriosis, you want to definitely be aggressive, because a lot of endometriosis is diagnosed too late. And if you diagnose it too late, number one, the patient's having all that pain, it affects their quality of life, and it can cause infertility. And it's a shame that if endometriosis can't be diagnosed early. So if you're suspicious, please see your OBGYN or an OBGYN, because they are more in tune to diagnosis than other types of doctors, which is only expected. And you definitely want to know if you have this, because there's oral treatment options and there's minor surgery treatment options, and it will improve your quality of life and make a huge difference.
Great news again, Dr. Patterson. Again, we have a few more minutes. 888-565-1470 is the number, 1-888-565-1470. If you have any questions for Dr. Patterson as well. Great medical breakthrough, great news. Thanks for sharing that again. Last topic we're going to get into, so right around the corner, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I know we've shared, signs and symptoms of, ailments with the breast, as well as self-checks. So anything changed with that, with the self-exam? What should women be looking out for?
Women should always do self-breast examination. You want to do it after your period each month, or at least every other month, where you check your breast, because if you feel something, it may not be something serious, but if you feel something, you should bring it to the attention of your doctor, and the proper testing can be done, and hopefully it's going to be benign, but it could be the difference of catching a precancer or a very early cancer and not letting it spread. So it's very important to do self-breast exam. Also, if somebody with a family history, can do genetic testing to see if you carry the gene, or any of the genes that make you more susceptible to breast cancer, because if you're BRCA positive, then there's certain things you can do to try to prevent cancer so you don't get it, like Angelina Jolie was very progressive, and she was very smart to do what she did, because it's better for what she did than end up with breast cancer. And, now there's 3D mammograms. So if you don't have insurance, or you have a large deductible, October is the time to try to get a mammogram, because many facilities are giving discounts or doing them for free. but now you want to call because it's a great time to get in to get a screening mammogram where you may not be able to afford it, or it would be much cheaper than you can normally afford. So October is a very important month, and we want to try to stamp out breast cancer.
So yeah, find the facility of your choice. Think about it proactively, and get on that. Like Dr. Patterson said, there's a lot of help out there as well. If you have any questions for Dr. Patterson, again, he's at 7451 Wiles Road, Suite 205, Coral Springs. You can call his office. Great staff. They've been with him forever. 954-613-0070 or obgynpatterson.com. Great news as always, Dr. Patterson. 2 medical breakthroughs, the latest and greatest, in health, and we're very timely, with Breast Cancer Awareness Month right around the corner. So
definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to take this last time. We never have a little time to find out what your passions in life outside of medicine. We talked a lot about the Indiana Pacers, and if you're watching on Facebook or you can't see my hand there, or online, Dr. Patterson always has his Pacers blue and yellow on, but also we never get to talk about this. You're a huge Indianapolis Colts fan. What a start.
Yeah, I'm from Indianapolis. I mean, we have a little kicker problem, but they have a very good team this year. The Pacers are going to fly under the radar. They have a lot new players that are young and athletic, so they'll get better as the year goes on. And I love playing my golf. I was able to play twice this weekend, and my good friend Ken Duke just turned 50, and he's playing on the Seniors Tour. Has a couple more tournaments this year, so he can try to get exempt for all the events next year. So it's always fun following him. I mean, a Sunday is great, playing golf in the morning, watching some NFL football, watching him play golf. That's always a great Sunday. So they're all 3 great sports that I love and I follow. And hopefully the Dolphins and the Heat will have decent seasons. I'm sorry that the Dolphins aren't good, because even though I'm a mainly Colts fan, it's more exciting when the local teams are good around here. So hopefully they'll get that straightened out.
That is a good point, man. When the Panthers make a run, the Marlins make a run, Dolphins or Heat, it's something else.
It's always more exciting. You want them to be good. So hopefully the Dolphins will straighten it out, and the Heat will be good. And go Pacers, go Colts, go Ken Duke, go Indiana basketball.
All of those. And let's rewind a little bit. So how did you feel when you heard about the Andrew Luck news? I mean, we knew about the reoccurring leg injuries, that something was up, something wasn't right. He played a lot of football in college and high school.
Right.
But how did you feel about that?
I didn't know he was going to retire. I mean, the best of luck to him.
I don't think anyone did, right?
The problem is that they didn't protect him well enough when he was young, and he took too many chances. Now they have a tremendous offensive line. He had a great year last year, but he's doing the right thing for him. So the best of luck to him, and we have a good quarterback now and a good team, so I'm looking forward to an exciting NFL season.
Yeah, shout out to Jacoby Brissett, who went to Dwyer High School here in Palm Beach Gardens.
That was a good pickup a few years ago, and he's playing well, and he's going to do well. He's good. So we have a good backup. A lot of quarterbacks are getting injured this year, which is too bad, and some of the backups are untested, so I'm glad we have a good team and a good line, and we have a great stadium and great fans.
Yeah, and you got a big game this week against the Atlanta Falcons coming to town. I watched that whole game Sunday night. What a game against the Eagles, who won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. 4th and 3.
I watched the last quarter. I watched the last quarter.
Atlanta throws a screen pass Julio Jones. He goes down the sidelines. I mean, what a game. But that is going to be if you're looking for a game to watch on Sunday, find the Colts Falcons game, because Dr. Patterson will probably be watching it right there somewhere.
Oh, yes.
And it's going to be a great game. I'm glad we, got to talk a little bit about that as well, because we are always, bringing so much news. I know sports is a passion, and we like to get to know you a little bit,
No, my pleasure. But, I always want to give my people out there the latest information about OBGYN, and we talked about 2 new pills that are just brand new. So I'm glad we brought some new information to everybody out there that's listening.
We got about a minute. I do see something on my show notes here that I forgot to ask you about. There's a new cutting edge bra. Can you do it in like 45 minutes? The one you were talking about, the cutting edge bra.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had it in my notes that there was something else in the text. Okay, that was me. That was my part.
I don't think there's
I know you've done some inventions in the past, so I thought there was something else there, though.
Oh, no, I don't think so. We were talking about the two medications.
That was must have been autocorrect on my phone.
I think so.
I got in there.
I don't have anything else new right now.
Okay, well, you brought us a lot. And, we do have one more minute. So, again, it's OBGYNPatterson.com. And Dr. Patterson is in Coral Springs, 7451 Wiles Road, Suite 205. Great office. Delivers at West Boca Medical Center and on staff there. A 5-star C-section and vaginal delivery hospital rated by health grades, you said, right?
Right. And
great.
Also Boca Regional is a very good hospital. Also, I'm on staff there. And now's the time to take advantage of your insurance. If you need procedures and you used up your deductible, please see your doctor because you may need something and it's probably covered, whereas you don't want to wait till January 1st where your new deductible starts over. So please call your doctor, get in, and we do office procedures in the office, so it's a good thing to get done at the end of the year.
Thank you, Dr. Patterson. We'll see you next time on the You and Your Doctor Show.
Thank you for letting us share with you a longer and healthier lifestyle. If you have a doctor or are a doctor and wish to be on the show, call AMP2 TV at 866-244-5422, and we will put you on the air as soon as possible. Tune in next week for more information on living longer and having